Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Dark Razeth here. Sorry, my recording's a little different. Today bringing you guys something new. I received a key for the alpha test of KurtzPel, so figured we've streamed it last night. There's only 5 days of this closed alpha testing. I will actually put a link in the description below if you guys want to try to apply. They are still giving out keys. I'll probably link to the Discord as well. They're still giving out keys to the end of this test. It lasts from February 20th until February 25th. So let's get started. This is my character I created. You can only create one, so I can't show you guys creating another, but I can recreate my character. So this decides the, you do a little quiz test, but you can pick what, you do a quiz before you start making your character, and it decides what pose they have when they're just standing around. So I chose Shad because waifu. So for this game, it actually does something a little bit different. You have only human for now. There are, oh my god, male and female, of course. The taller or shorter you are actually changes your voice, which I think is so interesting. I know a lot of people are going to want to make a really tall person with a lolly voice because that's just how people want to do things. But you'll see here, listen. So I went with the tallest that wasn't a woman because I don't actually like the woman voice for anime waifus. I like the in-between. Not really a fan of the lolly, not really a fan of the woman. So let's go to the next setting here. You can see the different sliders here. I went with this slider here. And then you have a really strange slider here. Very, very, like I would put this almost on the level of, like, Black Desert Online level of customization with just these two so far. Of course, you can zoom all the way in if you want to see their full beauty change. Look at all the different eyebrows. Now, I will say, the original character customization and the second character customization, which you guys can't actually see this, so hold on, let me move to the other side of the screen. Sorry, in the middle of recording. Bad streamer. Sorry. There, now you can see it. Sorry. So, all of the different eyes, you actually have about 3/4 less than this. And you can see all the different changes here for eyes. When you rebirth, you get more options. Now, I'm assuming that this is probably going to be some sort of pay to rebirth your character and to rechange your character later. Probably. This is made in the same universe as Elsword, or as Grand Chase. It is made by the people who made Elsword and Grand Chase COG. Grand Chase is my favorite game of all time, if you guys are wondering, for PC anyways. I absolutely adore Grand Chase, so the fact that the chasers are in here makes me so happy. Got different eye colors. Now, they do something interesting here where the color you pick for your skin and your eye color actually gets saved down here at the bottom, so when you switch to hair color, you can select that same hair color. That's a thing. Skin, the strangest you can get is yellow and pink, which goes to, I think, like a purple, if you really want to. Yeah. And green, that's what it was. It wasn't yellow, it was green. And then, no blue, sadly. I would love to have a blue skin. Shoot. As I forget the color of humans. It's a human-ish color, right? This is why I don't mess with settings. Sure. Face features, if you want to add freckles like you saw I did, a heart, tons of basic customization I think that you would expect. Lots of scars. I love the Joker scars. Of course, for Neko, you know. Personally, freckles. Can change the color of the freckles and everything else. The hair is probably the most unique thing, though. You choose your main color, and you can actually dye it. You see on the back here, I actually dyed part of my hair black. So the way that it works, actually, is you have 4 different sections. You have your front hair sections, right? You have your, instead of all at once, you have your back hair sections, right? Sides. So if you want to add different little bits to your to the sides of your hair, your character's hair. Ooh, actually, you know what? I actually really like that. I may actually change now. What was I using before? I don't know. I really like the. Nah, I really like the braid. We're gonna get rid of the side then. And then of course you have your tail, which is, you know, your super long, if you want it to be, parts to your hair. So, I don't think I've seen a game that has this sort of customization, where instead of just picking all in one, you pick each different one, and you can dye each different one a different hairstyle. So you could end up with like rainbow if you wanted to for all the different parts. You can't change the main color, but you can change how each of them are partially dyed differently. All right, and then lastly for features, this is basically just how you know, that slider. So you guys will know what my perfect waifu will look like for body size. Honestly, these ones don't really matter. It just changes. I think the jiggle physics get worse if you're soft for everything. Though it doesn't. You see, if I were to go all the way up on the tight for breasts, it doesn't actually stop the jiggle physics, so we'll just, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change much for me and the backside. There we go. Why not? That works for me. And then here you can change your stats. You can only raise, you see, if I try to increase it any further, you can only raise them up to 6 if you want them to be. So, it lowers down to 3, but the highest you can raise a stat is 6, so you can't go super crazy with stats. Though, make sure you look on the left side, because I was actually surprised just how much wit does for your tankiness. So, wit is apparently a tanky stat. Oh, oops. Alright, and so there's my character. Basically already made for you guys, but wanted to show it off there. Let's get in game here. Now, I'm probably going to have to really quickly switch to a server that is less laggy, because I think it puts you in a channel with lots of people. So we're going to go to the channel with the least amount. Well, less, probably, most likely. Because there's still going to be people in the lobby to show you guys. So, your movement actually, the sounds of your movement actually change depending on the equipment that you have. So if I were to put on actual shoes here, so, you know, but bare feet waifu for the win. There's very few shoes that I actually like. Maybe if there were like Converse in the game. So you can see all of the different customization. Everybody customized. Everybody here is their own customized character. If you're wondering, the ears, the eye patch, the jawline there, that's something they need to fix. The ears, the jawline, all of that is from here. So if you're wondering, why don't I have those options? If you look at each spot, it has to be a monster spot though, I think. Yeah, you'll see I could get a belt here, which gives me a stat. It has a 1% drop chance. This one is wings, which I need to try really hard to get before this goes away. It doesn't say when they go away anywhere that I can find. But yeah, that would be wings to customize my character with. Is there anybody here with them? The last area I entered, there was. So yeah, those horns. So then what do we have for our actual character? You have your PvP rank. This is a mostly PvP game. Basically what I would call this is Monster Hunter, just for PvP, where the monster hunting is on the side, is the way that I would describe this game. Karma, so as you use your weapons and you rank them up and get them better, and then you also need to raise the affinity with that person. Like let's say I raise the affinity with her, I would get the higher skills. Now the highest is soulmate. I wonder if there's actually like a scene where maybe you marry the person. That'd be kind of cool. So you have your main weapon and a side weapon. So there are 4 currently in the game: the fist, the bow, the wand, and the greatsword. And then you have your equipment, which we talked about earlier. A lot of these seem to be cosmetic and not give stats, or at least the base ones. So you can unequip them if you so choose. But we are not going to do that for this video. I'm not going to walk around like that. I wouldn't, even if I wasn't going to live stream the game for the most part of the time that I play it, I would, it's not really my thing. So let's show you guys really quickly combat outside of a monster hunt. I'm probably going to show PvP, possibly. So here's where you go to see all of your combos. There are hidden combos that you have to figure out yourself. But basic, left click to attack, right click here to charge up. You have 2 cooldown skills, which you see at the bottom there, the blue. It's easier to do this without having to fight something to show you guys. If I use this skill here, you'll see that my blue bar goes down. If I use this, you see it goes down. So you can only spam your skills so much, even though if I press tab, I immediately switch to my other weapon, and I can immediately use their cooldowns. And then tab back. See, they're still charging as well, so you can go fluidly between 2 different weapons. The fastest running weapons currently in the game, where you move the fastest, are the bow and the fists. That's why I use these 2, because quicker movement means you can dodge better. Show you guys some of the specials here. You got a falcon punch. Let's just show some of the basic stuff here. So if we do this combo here, so it's one of the combos of the game. I'll let you guys figure out one of them. I'll show you guys one secret combo, which is if you right click, hold the other left click, press S twice, you actually do a different charge. So it doesn't actually show there. It was shown to me last night. For the when you're charging your right click, if you press S twice, you charge it a different way. So this one here, you'll see it does a lot less damage than the bigger charge. So a lot higher potential damage for that. There's one of the secret combos. Everybody that's in PvP now that didn't know about that is now going to know about it. And in PvP, the 2 sort of broken characters right now, it'll be balanced when the game actually comes out, most likely, are the mage and the archer. So now that people know about that, that sucks. So each of those characters that I showed you earlier, you have to do story missions to meet each of them. And then in here, you can go and find out and do another extra mission with whoever you want. So we're going to do ours with Liar, because that's the bow. I enjoy the bow and the gauntlets the most. So if I do missions here, I have a chance to meet her and progress her affinity. So we're going to go ahead and do this one here. No, hold on. We're going to do the one that had the, come on, that had that. Yes. 1% drop chance. So I create a room, and because this is a double chaser room, I should get another person here. Maybe I have to be in a party with someone. I actually don't know, so we'll find out. I love the fact that everybody is your own customizable anime character, basically, in the Grand Chase universe. So I'm not sure how much all of this will actually appear in the video, because we're going to try to slim it down. But, oh, it does automatically put you with somebody else. Cool. can shift. Whoa. You can use shift to get out of any of your combos you were doing. Don't do what Razzie just did. Sorry if I don't talk as much during the combat, but you can see the different, when the creature lights up red, that means that you can, as I'm not dodging because I'm trying to talk. See, this is why I'm not, lots of focus in this game for me, because still very new to each. I've only fought this guy once before, so when it lights up red, that means that you can hit him. If it's not lit up red, it means they are out of your range. So, where you see Q, that is your ultimate, that actually... Here, I will dodge it this time. As both times it went all the way to me. You'll see your ultimate charges as you attack and as you get attacked. So... Rip. Just barely missed it there with the red went away at the last possible second. So the purple bar that you see, that is the break meter. The more you hit them, the break meter goes down. When they're fully broken, they won't use any abilities for a while. So, there you saw my stamina. So the orange bar is your stamina, and so if you attack too often, your stamina will run out, just like in any of the other Monster Hunter games, and it becomes impossible to dodge. Alright, my ultimate is charged though. So we are actually going to use the fist ultimate here. No! No! Shoot! Of course, right as I use it, he becomes untargetable. I was gonna say, because I can hit multiple parts of him, because he has two different parts you can hit. But, nope. I just look really awful on the first look of this game. Alright, so he's broken now. Alright, so we're gonna charge it up. That's just his regular charge up though. So you see the break there? So now we can charge up to break him again. I didn't get out of the way in time. And then I was stun locked. Or at least it looked like I was. Oh my goodness. This guy must hate me right now. So it looks like that targets whoever's closer. Well, obviously I am the worst between the two of us here. Gosh darn it. Alright. Oh, he's broken. Well, I didn't cause us to fail, so imagine this and PvP. So I don't think we got any drops. I think it would have shown right there. No, it shows once you get back to the main screen. So, we did not get any drops. We didn't get anything other than just a little bit of experience for our weapon for that one. And I'm assuming that you'll level up once the game actually releases here, as there were stats based on level up. Let's do one PvP match, and I'll probably cut it out in the middle of the match. So, somewhere in here, yeah. So, if I do decide to... Oh, okay. I already requested the mission, I think. Ah, okay, cool. So now you just wait for a PvP match to show up. So, if I cut out now, I'm gonna put it right back at either at the end of the PvP match, in the middle of it. We'll see how I end up cutting this, because I want to slim the video down. Anyways, let's get this going in PvP. So you can party up with a second person and go into PvP if you want. Otherwise, it'll randomly match you with somebody else. So this is my second match ever. Keep that in mind. I'm sure you saw the monster combats. I am not very good yet. Yet. He's saying it like there's a potential that he can't even be good. Oh. Oh. Well then. Thank you, friendo, for letting me catch the hands, bro. Dang it. Get out of here, dude. Was I just stunned that entire time? 100%ed. From 0. Bro, what are you doing? What? I'm just gonna enjoy the monster hunting of this game. This PvP is just not for me, or I just don't get what I'm doing wrong. That's the end of that recording. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been KurtzPel. If you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like rating. If you have anything you want to comment, anything you want to see in this game, more of something that I didn't show, the other weapons, feel free to comment it down below. And lastly, if you want to see this or any other variety of content that I do, please feel free to subscribe.